Alright, this is Misty and Heatwave watching one of my demos on Contra vs Dallas Venom. This was for Sivo in this season. I'm just pre-flashing and nading B just to stop any possible rushes, and Trevor went out early taking my spot in plank. Exchange frags, and now we gotta go back to A because Ben rotated. So now we have to retake the site.
Carson got on the bomb a little too early. If he would have waited, maybe they could have picked up a couple kills together and then won the round.
Yeah, Carson and I didn't really talk about the execution of that. Oh, and so you guys know, Carson and I play B, Trevor's playing middle, Ben's hopping upper, and Ryan Pham is colting lower.
Yeah, I was on vacation during this match, so I wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Eric gets picked here by Eric, who probably
Eric
posted up on Eric, did I say Eric gets picked?
Yeah.
Andres gets picked by Eric this round, and that causes him to be more hesitant to do that again in future rounds. Sucks getting killed early in the round because it's a huge burden on your team.
I'm also a baby about it. If I die early, I won't do it again. I hate people that die early. It's like a pet peeve. Bad positioning by Ben.
Yeah.
Bad.
Ben plays drunk all the time and doesn't know what he's doing.
It's a 2-on-1? No.
3.
2-on-2. That was good though. Those two talked about it.
Yeah, Carson waited for Trevor to flank upper, and they were able to win the round because of that.
Pretty much every round we did the exact same setup. We don't like to move people around or take chances like, hey, I'm gonna go out mid or something. You'll see me drop down the sewer hole a lot now that I got picked in mid. It's my only way to get the plank now.
Plank's a good spot to play because you can check sand, you can check connector, you can get into sight fast, and it's also a bad idea to play 2 in sight because one flash can blind both the people in there.
Yeah, and playing plank also gives you quick rotation to connector if your mid guy needs quick help. And it's playing like a hamster. Pretty much every round I just throw one flash into the box room. It lands in the corner to stop the rush, and classified will either play behind the boxes in the site or in the dark room. Trevor and I, we can see Trevor on the radar. He's clearing sand and I'm clearing outside bridge. This will like let us rotate to A quicker because we know they're not going to hit B. Right now it's 4-on-1. We're looking for, well, now it's 4-on-1. We're looking for Brar. Playing a little duck hunt game. Search and destroy pretty much. Gonna get that op of his.
Since it's Eric, they're probably going to go for the knife because we like to embarrass him whenever possible. There it is.
Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, I missed my jump down. I don't want to get shot dropping down, so I just stay in the site. And Trevor died in mid, so I couldn't really back him up. If I would have dropped down, I could have probably helped him out there. I would have quickly rotated.
Notice how Andres peeks every corner bit by bit with this crosshair ready to go.
Yeah, right now it's a 3-on-1. I'm not gonna bother going for it. I didn't really bother to ask my teammate about their money situation, so I'm just saving my gun. Hopefully one comes out sand. Yeah, Trevor got an early pick mid, so I'm just gonna go in the connector because he called one close, and he can't really do anything with the map. And that's me being greedy.
Looks like Venom tried to split A in middle this round, but Ben and Trevor got some early kills and called it, so Andres rotated into connector again.
Yeah, I heard him coming up.
Andres was able to save the round by getting 3 more kills.
They call me Superman. I actually think I dropped down in this round because I had a really good spawn for it, and I don't think Eric would. Be gay and kick me again.
Dropping into plank from middle like that is much quicker, and he doesn't have to worry about getting shot or flashed from B when he's going in. That was a crazy peek.
Hey dude, thanks. Right now we're just waiting for Mustang. He's playing on that ramp there. I just saw him. These guys like to hit 8 a lot, so I think the next round Trevor's gonna like lean towards back of spawn or pushing up to flank the lower A. Yeah, Trevor cleared connector. I think one went spawn.
Since Trevor went right into connector, he probably hopped out a window, and 1 or 2 of the Venom guys were able to just go across the bridge into spawn. So now Andres has to be a little bit more careful about his flank.
I actually dinked him. Trevor just saw a blood splatter, so he got that kill. I had no clue. Oh, I'm quick rotating. Carson pushed in the box room, so he called bridge clear. Now I'm gonna go help Trevor in mid, and Trevor can rotate to A to help the A guys. It's like a big shift. And I don't know how I ran by Dominator. I don't know where he played. Right now it's well, now it's a 2-on-1. I'm just waiting for Carson to come from spawn so we can hit the side together. If we go 1 by 1, we'll possibly die. That would suck.
Notice how Andres was just holding the same spot until Carson was there. Carson did that earlier in the game when he was on the ledge, and he just held the CT upper spot until Trevor flanked.
Yeah, it's all about patience. Trevor actually called for help mid because he saw one drop down. I went to go help him real quick. That's the advantage of actually playing in plank room. See it now. I don't know if you saw it, but on the right side, if I hug that wall, I can see people crossing the bridge to CT spawn and most of sand. Makes the mid guy's job easier. We got a little greedy after the first few frags. Now this result come down to a 1-on-2. Ryan versus I think it's Sunman and Brar. Right now the score is 8-3. Feeling pretty confident. Classify, you can see we're both in the behind the box in the site. That was a bad setup for us, so I went out of my way to get out of here.
Notice how Andres doesn't just jump right out when he gets up to that spot. He walks and makes sure that nobody hears him, and he's able to take the other dude by surprise.
Yeah, holding shift while jumping up boxes like that. I think it's like 60% chance you won't make any noise. Right now I'm just, well, we don't know where the enemy is. I'm just being a little puss hiding under the bridge. Hopefully gay 1 or C1 crossing to B. It's a 2-on-2, I think. Oh, yeah. Ben just got that first kill. Ryan said last one was in sight. I don't know how, but we got him.
Normally I call strats for Zomblerz, but I was gone on vacation, so I think Ben started off calling strats on this. They're rushing B. Looks like they're sending 2 sand and 3 box.
That was heatwave talking, by the way, not Misty.
Andres goes in first, and they all come in at the same time after that, which is pretty good. Usually there's 1 or 2 people playing in the B site, and if I don't know, if there's a lot of people rushing you, then it's probably too much math, and you'll be able to get him.
Although heatwave wasn't here, he's gonna pretty much decipher what we did. We had like 3 strat callers this match. We kept taking turns, so he was here to tell us what we did right and wrong and how he would have changed it.
Looks like they're sending 1 up middle and 2 upper, and looks like Carson lagged. Yeah, looks like Carson lagged out. If I was there, I'd be giving Ben a hard time about getting picked. He always does that shit.
He has a hard time by Trevor.
Yeah, okay, so that was really sloppy, and Ben kind of booped it from the beginning by getting picked. First round, they should have set the pace of the match by picking middle. Like Brar did on their T side.
Now rolling back to B because we had no luck at A. We're pretty predictable without heatwave.
Yeah, if it were me, I would have smoked middle the first round and sent the middle guy, or sent the one guy up middle through the smoke. So next round, you can do the same thing, and you could use that smoke to disguise the rest of your strats. For example, like first round they rush B, and if they would have smoked, like I would have called them to smoke middle and then rush B, and then you lead into B with a flash, and then everybody goes in. And then the next round, the second round, they could have smoked middle again, sent one guy B, and threw the same flash they did in the first round, but then explode up right with the bomb. This round they're able to pull it off, even though I couldn't really tell what they were doing. Andres ran into B like all the way to their spawn, and he's the only one in.
Because we're pure fraggers. That's all we can do. We just let our aim take over.
Looks like they're splitting B again. One person's going in middle. Andres gets a sweet bunny hop.
I didn't kill him, but I got him really low, and then Ryan will come down flank and finish him off.
Andres is going into B alone with the bomb, and the rest of the team is kind of boobing out around box room, but that's alright, I guess they won. We've got their hungry guys on now, and they're going around for kills.
Right now we're gonna go kill Mustang, take his gun, so he'll have no money for next round. I checked everything down here except one spot. Just got me killed. Yeah, Sunman had 15 health from when he was dropping on that sewer hole.
Looks like Andres is going to be alone. They're sending 2 middle and 2 on the more right side of the map.
Yeah, I remember the strat. My job was to keep one for sure at B and Try to get one to rotate. Except it's just Eric. And I'm just trying to keep Eric here while my team is on the other side, finish off the other guys. I didn't do too good, but now it's just a 2-on-1. Is it? I think. No, it's a 2-on-2.
Ben spotted Eric in the sewers, so now he's falling back. Hopefully he'll plant. I'm pretty sure Ben's getting yelled at by Trevor for peeking.
He has his zoomy eyes on.
Carson says this is classic because Ben peeks like that all the time and Trevor always yells at him.
Yeah. Ryan could have played this better. He knew he had 12 health. He knew Eric was down there. He could have ran up to upper A. Eric would have no choice but to either fake defuse, stay on it, or charge after him. And you can see Zig giving him a hard time.
This is the kind of spawn where I'd do a fast beast split with 2 people up middle, and then once we get up to middle, then I would tell the B guys to explode. But these guys are simple men, so they just rush B.
Why do strats? Air strats seem to somewhat work only because we're off fragging them.
Personally, I think aim is way more important than strats because a lot of time your strats can go wrong, and then the only thing you have to rely on is how good of a shot you are. So, I don't know. When you make really complicated strats and you don't have good aim, then they probably won't work anyway. So that's the end of the game. They won the match. Good job.
Hey.